Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. What will we do now? Boom boom. Right. I have the white already. He went deep behind enemy lines to strike the docks at the Sea of Nurnen. The waters ran red with the blood of the defenders. Melee execute. Clear the dock of Vuduk's guards.
How come you didn't eat any of your slave meat earlier?
Didn't want any. All I'm hungry for is that filthy Tark's head. Well, I want first dibs on your food rations then.
Oh, that didn't count. This should count. Thank you for working. Oh, come on! Listen, asshole. It's all fun in games until... Like, I'm doing double X! Okay. Oh, I understand what they mean by defenders. Okay. Over there.
Yeah, the quartermaster don't like to wait for his supply. His grindstone was gathering dust for half the day.
Oh my god.
He told me if his forge went cold from underuse, he'd throw them slave masters in it for fuel. Something just moved over there.
Boom.
He's chopping off heads.
Okay. There it is. For 1,000 years, this skull has been a sacred relic of the most feared orc assassin cult within Mordor, the Death's Head. They hold it as a symbol of their glorious future free of the scourge of man. And all of a sudden, I am reminded of Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein? Not sure the pronunciation on that. I would guess Wolfenstein, but anyways.
My wife.
Yes, the Uruk have told me you to go on about her. Tell us what we need to know. Where are the bandits? Where are your friends?
I need to see her. I need...
Yes, your wife. Again. It has been a long time. And while the physical pain of your torture will pass, you will always hurt inside. The loss is like a gaping wound. You have suffered quite enough torment, and it is time for your misery to end. Your wife is waiting.
Damn you. They're in the woods. The hidden woods.
Take him away.
What you said?
Yes, our promise. You will be reunited with your wife, now long dead. Know you have betrayed your friends and doomed yourself over a distant memory, a phantom. And when you are reunited with your wife, know that we will also carry your skull as a trifle, and a reminder that our will is irresistible. Now go. Your wife awaits.
That was painful to listen
There are
to.
stories and fates more bitter than ours within Mordor.
Those who gave in to despair, who abandoned all hope of redemption. That is not our fate.
Well, don't blame them.
Let's give it a go. Did you hear that?
Boom.
Get behind him!
Oh. Woo!
Ain't never been more ready to face the Great Warrior.
I'll tell him when I sees him, right before I cut him in two.
Boom.
Quiet work, or you'll get another!
Pipe sweet pouch. The pleasant smell of pipeweed emanates from this oversized pouch. The owner of this pouch harvested both the leaves and flowers of the pipeweed plant in equal measure. The leaves are commonly dried and smoked in pipes, and the flowers chewed to create a potent narcotic. As for the pouch itself, it appears to have come from the poison sac of a noongol.
Careful with the pouch, Donovan. It almost went in the fire.
Wow, that old thing. Time to get rid of that rag. It barely keeps the pipeweed dry.
It is a rag, brother. And I'll keep this souvenir from our first hunt till it turns to dust. Remember us tracking that great spider through Mirkwood nearly 60 years ago? Then drawing her out using live bait.
Yes, but why do I always have to be the bait?
You have a quality. You make things want to kill you. It's a gift, really. But Torvin, this was your first kill. Ours together is what made you a hunter. And I'll treasure it always, brother.
Ugh, I hate spiders. Oh my goodness. I think I'll have to kill one, like a boss.
Osgrom.
I caught
Hello.
Gearhire puffing on that pipeweed once. He raided the garrison pantry and consumed a week's worth of field rations.
Human minds and appetites are a mystery to my people.
Tyrion. Or Tylion. Can't remember his name. Dagger may be a generous application of the word. This is a crude oh my gosh. This is a crude shank, not skank. Shank. And it will never be used for anything but skullduggery. Uruks generally carry blades of this ilk when engaging in their misdeeds, and the blades are often coated with crude poisons to ensure a victim's painful death. Uruks will often carry daggers like this one into combat, but only employ them as a last resort.
You've been recalled?
Aye, to Osgiliath. They're burning the bodies there.
It's that bad.
It's worse. We've abandoned Duathane, either to the orcs or the outcasts. I can't imagine which is worse. We're thin on the ground here.
2 regiments worth called back home. Maybe a dozen more down with the sweats.
Maybe even more than that. And I don't think we can hide it anymore, no matter how they change up the patrols. The orcs may have already smelt it out too. They're getting uppity in Mordor. Here, look at this.
That's quite a blade. Where'd you get it?
Off an orc scout. I expect he won't need it anymore. You keep it.
You know what I like? Like the details on the blade. You can see the usage. I don't know. I don't know other way to describe it. Garandol. Right, I didn't read the red mushrooms. Brightly colored and cheery, this undersized and crimson-colored mushroom is a fine addition to soups, stews, casseroles, pies, cakes, cookies, crumbles, biscuits, breads, and pastries. It functions perfectly well as a meal on its own, as a flavor additive, or as a dye for both food and clothing. Carandol works well in medicinal applications, with its peculiar specialty being it serves to bolster a particular mixture or application effect on an individual. Oh, being it serves. Oh, I must have misread that. Sorry. This mushroom can often be found growing in the damp soil of Mordor and Mirkwood, taking refuge at the foot of the trees there. Don't need the thingies.
That is the spirit of Mordor, the knife in the back. They do our work for us.
They are united in their hatred of man, and dominated by the will of their master. Nani here Gelar Mordor.
Okay, I would say that I have the left side complete. Upgrades. I want this. And this too. Alright. Abilities I'm gonna save. There it is. Alright. Whoa. The sickly green fungus stinks of rotting meat and is the one vegetarian staple of the Uruk diet. It's eaten raw by the Uruks, who swear by it as a means to increase bloodlust and maintain a killing frenzy. Harvested when it is at its most putrid, Orcamarth is also one of the primary ingredients in both the horrid-tasting orc draught and orc grog. Morgai flies can often be seen hovering near these plants. They are, one supposes, the primary means by which this plant is pollinated. Other animals and races give the Orcamarth a wide berth. I don't know what that is. Lore. Fort Morn. Fort Morn is the hub of the main trading route of southern Mordor, connecting Thorband in the west with Nargroth to the north and the Eastern Guard along the Khand Road. It is a staging post for the slaves building Sauron's war machine and also holds the food to feed Mordor's growing armies. Among the millions of volcanic rocks to be found within the mountainous borders of Mordor, this stone is unique. It is a dwarven whetstone used to sharpen axes, knives, and swords to a keen edge that will cut through even the toughest Duruk armor or the stony skin of a troll. It's the keen edge that cuts the mountain, as the saying goes. Whoever the stone's user was, he was most thorough in his efforts.
Keep sharpening. You've got to hone your axe until its edge can split one of your beard hairs in two.
Oh, it's sharp enough to kill a growl. Now pass me the pipe.
Sharp enough ain't what the hunt's about, little brother. You've got to learn to respect the hunt. A keen blade for a clean kill. Without respect for the beast, we're no better than the orcs. Now, let's give her a taste.
For Durin, give a dwarf fair warning when you yank hairs from his beard.
Look at this, Torvin. Split the hair in two. There's hope for you yet.
Alright. Enough of that hunting
That
banter.
dwarf knows no fear. I don't know if he's brave or stupid. Or both.
He has no fear of death, but there are many worse things than death waiting in Mordor.
Oh, over there. Still missing that. Oh yeah, makes sense. Weapons and runes, not really what I want. Upgrades, yes. No. Some great force rent this wizard's staff asunder. Fashioned from a sapling, the snarled staff served as walking stick, magical rod, and weapon for a wandering wizard. What became of its owner and how it was broken is a mystery.
Funny thing that. They told us their names plenty of times, but we all forgot. To a man, we forgot. It was like they didn't want us remembering. After a while, they were just the two Istari. And sometimes, the big one and the little one. Can't say how I can't remember. I remember the bigger one telling us stories of a goblin city. Of a man who could turn himself into a bear. Of the time when... well, I guess it didn't matter too much to him that some of his stories needed some cleaning up, or would scare a dead man out of his grave. When the bigger one left, he took his cane, but he left a walking stick behind, with all these little notches cut into it. He was keeping track of something for sure.
Okay, thank you for that. Moving on.
These wizards, the Istari, what do you know of them? Is their power greater than yours?
I have not yet been tested against them. Saruman the White is the leader of the White Council. His knowledge of the rings of power is deep.
Ready? His enemies try in vain to keep the terrors of the night at bay. He would extinguish both their efforts and their hope.
ain't often that you'll see the captain.
What? Attract or distract, then kill Urugs.
Not for me. I'm through.
Avoid
I'm
detection.
afraid of two crowds.
Well, but that's just stupid then. He really is stupid. Oh, ability. I got 2 points now. Okay. I'm gonna do this one, but I'm gonna save the other. Ah, why the fuck not? Alright.
I don't like the sound of that.
Alright. But he's the only one who noticed me though. See, this is why the mission is stupid. Like, he's the only one that noticed me. I kill him like immediately, and no, he saw you before he died, and yeah. But yeah, I'm just doing everything with the bow and arrow because I just can't be bothered, honestly.
Glad to see the back of our captain. He was a useless schrock. Says he's sure the Grave Walker is in this area. Where? He's been patrolling around here forever. Wait. Just moved. Want to kill this glob? What was that?
Whoa. Oh, I know. Okay.
I don't really care what killed him. It's not my problem.
Come on, baby. Gee. Thanks, game. Okay.
There's been a murder here.
I'm sorry.
That Uruk was a waste of space anyway. What? Did you hear that?
Whoa.
Uruk would never let themselves be slowed.
Oh, thank God. Oh, hell yeah. What upgrades? That is good. I don't care about that. Well, there's nothing here, so. Ooh. Alright. And with this, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.